I guess I'll open it up for questions, but, excited about our captains. And, it's always a great day when you name new captains for the year. Part of me sits there and says, God, there's a lot more guys that deserve to be captains as well. Can only have so many. So 3 is what we'll go with, and then we'll go with an honorary captain every week like we did last year. And, just the numbers based on the vote. There was a lot of guys who got votes, so it was a pretty strong group of guys, so I'm impressed with that. Question?
Those 3 guys, Pat, match up pretty well with who you thought might be some strong possibilities.
It's funny. As a staff, I've never done this before. Okay, sometimes you don't know who your leaders are, but for the first time ever, I always tell you guys like this, for the first time ever, excuse me, in the staff meeting, I said, I don't know who's got. You kind of don't know because you got so many good ones. Usually I'm kind of like, hey, it's going to be that guy, that guy, that guy. It's almost a slam dunk. But I really didn't know who they were going to be because there's so many good ones. I mean, you look at, everything DeMar Hamlin's done here. I mean, it's like, there's guys like that, and you go, that guy's a leader. And he's going to continue to lead. And you can't have 15 captains. So there's guys like that that got a lot of votes that you just look at the numbers and you can't do it. But so it's the first time ever in the staff meeting last night, I guess, 6:45 staff meeting, PM that is. I said, hey guys, I pulled off the back of this piece of the itinerary. I said, write who you think are going to be your 3 captains. And we wrote them. We kind of had. I got it on my phone. I took a picture. I'm not going to share it with you guys, but there was some interesting thoughts, and it can go any way. I mean, that's the thing. You just never know how it's going to go. But pretty much, as you added up the coaches' votes, it came out to we had 2 of the 3. So how smart are we? We had 2 of the 3 correct. But our kids hit the nail on the head.
What specific duties will co-captains have during the season, not just on game day, but during the week?
Well, we'll every week we have a meeting. First of all, I talked about the Eagles. I don't know if I've ever talked to you guys about the Eagles before, have I?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So, we have our Eagles group, and we meet every week with that group. And then after they leave, I sit down with the captains, and we talk just about strategies and, as far as just what they're talking about. What are you thinking? What's the team thinking? So we have those kind of meetings. But they're in charge of the team. I mean, I can't be everywhere. I mean, to me, our leadership is as good as our seniors and our Eagles and our captains, of course. So you can't be everywhere at one time, and we expect those guys to lead. Again, on the field and off the field, and they'll come to me and say, in the meeting, like, hey, I tell them, hey, have your agenda, come prepared. This is a responsibility. Come prepared with stuff that you want to talk about, whether it's the length of practice, whether it's too much hitting, I don't care what it is, whether it's the food in the dining facility. What are your issues? What's going on? What do we have to do better, to get things right? And that's kind of what we do now.
We were able to speak to Dan Maurice, but obviously Jimmy too. I mean, right. What does it mean to have a guy who's not sitting up there as a senior captain?
Yeah, it's amazing. I was sitting there talking to Lusaka Polite here a little bit ago. He was, I don't know if you guys realize, 3-time captain. I think there's only been 2 of them, and Palco being the other one. But, you think about 3-time, like, whoa, that guy must have been a heck of a leader. And to have a young guy, which Dennis Briggs was one of those guys, one of those special kids. Jimmy's got a knack for leadership. I mean, he's just a guy that everybody looks up to. He's been on this Eagles group since he arrived on campus. He was one of those young freshmen where you look at, Davis Bevel right now, and who's my other one? Brandon Hill. Thank you, I appreciate it. Those 2 guys. Who knows where those guys are going to be? Are they going to be one of those early ones, or does it flip over? Who's that? You guys kind of walk through our office every once in a while, but you see the Eagles up there, and is it a revolving door? Or is it staying consistent? I think those are the. Who are those guys? And I think that's the future as far as our leadership goes.
I saw Jimmy sitting on a bench after practice talking to Butler Jenkins for a while. Is he that kind of kid that can sit down and have heart-to-heart with these guys?
I think they can have heart-to-hearts with everybody. I mean, really. And again, Jimmy's one of those guys, if something needs to be done, he can go attack it and get it done. So, everybody has a different thing. You hear some guys say, I'm not really good talking, I don't like to do this. They'll all have their little niche that they're good at and strong at. And I think Jimmy can get to everybody. And, we got 3 very, very strong leaders.
Coach, it's 1:20. I know you got to work out.
Okay. All right.
Anything else?
If you need to hook that